Hello everyone, Dark Choker here and welcome to EU4. Right now, what I'm going to do is first fight off the Korean separatists and rebel disease. Let's increase that settler chance, yes. Yes, I want to, let's see what, yeah, we can fight there. I'm going to declare war on Akamatsu, fully annex them, then we will also be at war with Ashikaga, and we will make them my subject. For now, what I need to do is, also we do have a couple of mercs. I'm gonna have these units do the siege here. I think we need 9. So let's get the 9. Go. Let's get this unit here. I don't know why I have this fort. I don't need it. Get rid of it. Looming disaster. Ainu separatists. Date peasants. Extra merchants or extra tax modifier. Yeah, definitely taxation. It's where most of our money comes from. And we get, so this is a subject revolt. I don't care about it. I'm not annexing them anyway though. So I'm gonna call Ashikaga as a co-belligerent, so it will be cheaper to take their provinces. Move here and stack wipe this unit. Can you, Amago? Amago's probably going to disappear or whatever. Ming demands diplomatic power now. Ashikaga has 4k, so it'll be easier to deal with them. Ishiki declares war on Ashikaga. How dare you? Going to get rid of that alliance, not useful at all. Okay, so they're gonna occupy that province. I will make sure I get this one. Yeah, fine, I'll give you access. So to fulfill our next objective, I need to get all of the provinces that belong to our culture. That includes this one. Now, which one is the capital of Ashikaga currently? Ibashi, which they are sieging, I believe, yes. So I will have to wait for them. They will probably demand this province. And that. Naval supplies. I would prefer any other trade good, but well, naval supply it is. Now, we're not getting a bonus. We would probably be ahead of time if we take it now. It says dissemination of learning minus 5%. We have minus 5%, but we also have a total malus of 28%. It'll be like a 20, almost a 24% extra cost. 702. But if I take it now, I can start filling up admin ideas. When we get that core creation, the sooner we get that core creation cost, the sooner I can start to save points on that, and also we can core lands faster, take more land hence. So I think I'm going to take this tech now. Though I'm going to save the military points as much as I can. And I'm going to take admin ideas. End of Weku. It says we get plus 20% trade efficiency. Now, did we... Okay, we're still adaptive. We didn't go to isolationist. Let me see. Because what I wanted to... war taxes will... Yeah. So all the effects of the age just last during that age. So I just wanted to double check that. I wanted to spend on war taxes because we're not doing terribly well in terms of money. We could do way better. And they win that siege. I just hope they piece them out relatively soon. Anything for our queen, or lose 10 prestige and gain local autonomy in Manila. I'd rather not gain autonomy in Manila. Okay, so that's great. They piece them out soon. So now it is for us to occupy the capital. It seems like they pieced them out as well. What happened? It seemed like a white piece. That was it. Since we finished that siege, I'm gonna bring these units here to fight off the Akamatsu armies. Do I want... I think I want another temple. Yes, let's do Setsu. More money, it's always fine. We have, of course, we have no unrest here for the time being, as well as, oh, okay, that conversion is almost over. I can always get the edict. Okay, we cannot statify it yet. Why is it that? We can only have 15 states, so all the more reason to get admin ideas. And to unify Japan as well. So with you, I'm going to fabricate flames on this province. I'm going to use the macro builder to assign own subjects and allies. Coalition war against Kilwa, fortification effort, 50 ducats or 1 stability, 1 prestige. Yes, I don't want to spend money on fort defense, which is not a very useful idea. Now I wonder what is Ryukyu doing. They're a tributary of Ming. They have economic ideas. I thought they would take exploration. I think some of these do take exploration, mainly Makassar and Monopoly Company formed. 300 ducats or trade efficiency. I will take the money. Yeah, I know some of these sometimes go for exploration ideas. People ideas. Brunei went for trade ideas. Is it? I think it's Tidor that sometimes goes for exploration. Because what I want to do is get one of these as vassal and allow them to colonize for me a little bit. Some of these lands, the Moluccas mostly, and some of these, annex them later, while I focus my efforts in occupying Australia and get as many colonial regions as I can. The next one will most likely be California, and as soon as I discover the Mexicans, I will attack them to get a colonial region in Mexico, then the Inca, and so on and so forth. Which in turn reminds me that I probably have enough colonial range already. So this is all galleys, yes, the barracks are here. So I'm gonna stop this mission. I'm gonna split apart 3, and the rest can continue do whatever you were doing, protecting in the Nippon node. Oh, is this the green node? I think it will be better to protect here, since we don't have that much influence over there. Get this unit here and get the explorer in here. I mean, I'm also gonna get rid of this one too, so I don't lose that many points, and I can explore the Southeast Pacific coast. Better to keep that diplomat free. So it seems that Ming is about to pass all the reforms. I wonder what happens when they pass all the reforms. So Ming doing a better job than the Holy Roman Emperor that never passes reforms. Very close to that court creation cost. After that, I will just stockpile on admin points as I can. We get reduced heavy ship cost and increase heavy ship compatibility. And 79% war score. Let's see, what do I want? Do I need 100? Do I need to annex you? For that purpose, I do need 100% war score. Let's get military access from these dudes so I can get rid of those armies. But we cannot because they are exiled. That is lame. If I move away, would you? We'll finish the siege against Ashikaga as well. But they should, okay, they would accept that. I could fully annex Ashikaga as well. For 217 admin points, or I could make them my subject instead. Let's get this one though, and let them keep those ones which are not necessary for the culture group thing. Let's get money. And that's it. Fight off those rebels so I don't have to do it later. So who wants an alliance? No. Convert this city to Shinto or turn that one into a city. Let's get that one. Could attack Amago right away, and do I have a claim? I do. So we'll cancel the military access and get that over with. Cancel. Okay, I don't have it anymore. Let's declare war. Oh, I don't have a casus belli. How come? So they seem to be the ones that do have a claim on my provinces instead. That's fine. Let's reduce maintenance for the time being. Increase autonomy in these provinces. Though we still have a bit of unrest over there. But we are fairly close to unifying Japan. I am also able to repay most of my loans already. um, 5 forts. Why do we have 5 forts? We have one here. I want to keep that one. I can probably get rid of this one. Beiming. It's fine. And this one, definitely. I don't need it. Okay, we finally convert that one. Should reduce unrest enough. And I'm gonna start converting Naju. 59 years to do that. Oh, 59 months, I'm sorry. Let's see, do I want to wait? Yeah, I can get the core creation cost soon if I just let those points sit there for a while. We'll also be closer to that reduced tech cost and eventually reduce development cost, which will be very, very handy by the time of the printing press, which is 25 years from now. We can get 200 settlers or 50 population in Bailali. Let's get the extra settlers over there and get these ones to start growing. Cottage industry. Yeah, you can get that influence, that's fine. No, we're not in no risk of a coup. I just want to make sure that this dude keeps moving, because they tend to be lazy. I haven't got any events, I think, well, maybe a couple, but not for a long time. So I need to plan. So when is the next coup ending with Korea? Not coup, truce. 1533. So we have a while. In the meantime, I could get the rest of the provinces in Japan. I'm going to fabricate on Ishiki. So let's instead change this to only one. Get 10 prestige. Mutiny. Lose admin, or let's lose military power. I will also want to build a spy network in Korea. Oh, we gained a claim. Awesome. An account of the new lands. Our conquistadors may have not sent back gold, but he sent back a magnificently detailed map of new domains, and all of our unclaimed land waiting for a brave settlers to claim their destiny. Surprisingly good news, despite the lack of gold and 10 global settler increase. That is most welcomed. So with all of this that we have, I'm going to get a courthouse. Let's see which provinces have really high autonomy. So mostly this one I wanted to get as low as possible because it's high development, and it's also a center of trade. I'm going to build a courthouse here. Other than that, arguably courthouses are not very worthwhile, because once the autonomy goes down, well, it still reduces the state maintenance, so it's not too bad. Especially since, for instance, how much money we're paying in the maintenance. So this is 0.19, provided we don't have edicts here. I could get one. Trade power, development cost, defensive, autonomy change, or institution spread. I'll pay institution spread way later. We also have prosperity. So the map where we can get prosperity is this one. Kyoto has it. All of these are getting it. Let's see the autonomy map. So this is high, so here it will probably be worth it to get the centralization effort edict to reduce it a little bit more, a little bit faster. Ryukyu holds some of them. We hold all of this, and the autonomy is quite high, so I'm going to spend it here as well. And same thing here. Now let's see how much is that in terms of state maintenance. 4.80. Quite a bit. So probably courthouses are not as useless as they used to be. This one has 25 autonomy. It can, and we're spending on autonomy reduction. This one could get another courthouse, since it's a relatively high development and also a center of trade. This is also a really good candidate for us to develop the printing press. Going to get a courthouse here. And the other two buildings, I want barracks, maybe a couple of barracks. Just gonna let the game run for a while. So the best province for that will be Owari for whipping 800 extra manpower, Hyuga for 600, and Echigo for 500. The rest of this I'm spending it on paying the loan. Do we need to be spending that much money into reducing corruption? Not really. And we're very close to getting that second admin idea. After that we core, and I'm also going to reduce a little bit of inflation. Perhaps I could get a better diplomatic advisor. For instance, get spy network construction speed. Get it. And we're still making some money in spite of that. Getting 3 diplo points. Military engineer died. And we get another military engineer, just what I wanted. Nuts. Yeah, probably it will be better if I can get a diplomat from the Bushi. Now, how long until... So next year they will get minus 20% influence. I'm going to recruit the minister right away and instead use that one. So it will cost us 43 to hire them, to hire him. I'm going to fire this one. Ashikaga has really high liberty desire. You see, we reduced a lot of the core cost, and we finished that mission. And I beg you to give me a colonize mission. Colonize Bicol. So where is this province? This province is here in the Moluccas. I would rather get a colonized mission for Australia, but then again, I don't have to leave the colonies there all the time. How long until you finish as well? So very close. I'm going to send you here immediately and core that one. +5 liberty desire of subjects. Not sure if that's what I wanted. So now we can get that diplomat. And the truce with Ishiki ends. I could make them my subjects, or instead just straight take their lands. I think I'm gonna do the latter. and 10 prestige, and get Khymir's opinion of us increased or legitimacy. Let's get a prestige. Well, I need 20. I need 25 to fabricate a claim. Let's wait for that spy network construction. I can also get a claim here. Higashiyama culture. A new culture has been spreading throughout the land based on the ideals and aesthetics of Zen Buddhism and the concept of wabi-sabi, beauty and simplicity. The tea ceremony, ikebana, flower arrangement, no drama, and sumi-e painting have become increasingly popular. So you can encourage it for a 5% reduced admin and diplomatic tech cost for the cost of 30 military power, or lose prestige. So I'm definitely gonna get the reduced tech cost. That gives us a total of arbitrary state with less diplomatic, with total less diplomatic levels than their overlord. Oh, so I get a bonus from having less technology than Ming. That is very nice. That is very nice. How come Korea is no longer a valid rival? I really hate that. Like, what's the reasoning behind it? I mean, we're neighbors. I took Latin from them. We have similar development. I'm not terribly far ahead on tech compared to them. Unification expert, local defensiveness, or gain a military engineer. Why is it that we're losing 11 out of the blue? So advisors are costing us 9 points. State maintenance is costing us a lot as well. Are we don't have an edict here. What else? Colonial maintenance. Oh, okay, it's because we are over the limit. I kind of forgot that modifier. If you want a super quick way of going bankrupt, that's the one you want. Colonize a lot of provinces at the same time. This one finishes, less money that we have to spend on that. Baliali, this one. That is in a separate state. But after these two ends, we will get our colonial nation, and that will start the spread of the colonialism over here. Let's see, can we... okay, when can we establish this? 1548. Yeah, a couple of years. I'm gonna move these units here. And okay, and in the next episode we will declare a few wars, try to get as much land as we can, and see if we can move closer to that Japanese unification. Thank you so much for watching. If you have been following this series up to this point, I appreciate you leaving a like and comment if you want to see something like so my objectives in the campaign, I should have tagged that in the first episode, but basically I want to become the Emperor of China. I want to, of course, unify Japan. That's a no-brainer. And from that point, I'm not sure. Maybe... I don't know if we're in good pacing for a world conquest. I will have to evaluate that depending on how hard it would be to take on Ming. But anyway, if there is something that you would like to see in these videos, or something that you would like to see change within the series, please feel free to leave it in the comment section below. And I hope you have a wonderful day.